Hi guys, it is week 3 of the challenge, and we are back to videos of me getting my head cut off because I procrastinated and it's too dark to not have the camera right up in my face, so bear with me. Last week's challenge was to continue on with the unhealthy food or habit you changed from week 1, and then to plan your meals for the upcoming week. Um, I I've previously I used to plan my meals in advance all the time, so it wasn't a hard challenge for me. But because of the binge episode, which I made a video about a couple days ago, if you want to go see that, obviously binges aren't planned, so that kind of went against, it messed with the pre-planning, and it ended up going a couple days past the night that I made the video. So I'll admit I gave up. Life goes on. I'm not happy, but I can't dwell. This week's challenge is add an extra 30 minutes to each workout this week, or if you weren't going to work out at all one day, work out for 30 minutes. I don't know if it means just work out for 30 minutes one day or multiple days for 30 minutes each session. This challenge, I don't know how to word it. It's not difficult, and I'm not skeptical. I guess I'm anxious more than anything because I was very, very big on working out. I did it to excess. I was very often my purging method, so I stopped for a long time, especially after the fibromyalgia and then being sick for so long. But I know that I do need to get back into it. I know it's gonna help me more than it's gonna hurt me, because it's not gonna hurt me. It's just scary. It's a little daunting, diving back into it after being away for so long, but hopefully it's like riding a bike, no pun intended, and it won't be that hard on me. So I'm definitely gonna give it a try. It's the worst that can happen. Don't answer that. Okay, the questions. What is your favorite kind of exercise? Mine is, cardio-wise, it's dance. I started dancing when I was 8 or 9. Fell in love with it right away. I was taking a bunch of different classes, different types of dance. For high school, I ended up going to a performing arts school, so we took dance classes every day, had the recitals and the performances, everything like that. So dance has always been a pretty big part of my life. I've always really, really enjoyed it, so that's definitely my favorite cardio. Strength training wise, I don't really have a favorite or least favorite. There are a lot of different moves that I did, interval, hit, the cardio circuits, so I'm pretty indifferent, I guess. Have you ever missed a workout just because you couldn't be bothered? God, yes. Luckily, I was always in the mindset that if you skipped one workout for whatever reason, you had to make it up either the next day, the next time you worked out, at least by the end of the week. And I always stuck to that. I didn't particularly like, having to make up double the next session, but I always got it. It always evened out, thankfully. Lost my place. Have you ever been called fat or skinny? Of course, both. I think you can imagine which one bothered me more, which one I get called more often now. But of course, who hasn't been called at least one of these? Do you have to eat any meals with your family, and are they for or against your diet? It's very rare for me to eat meals with my family, and when I do, I wouldn't say that I have to. I'm not forced or anything. It's nice. I don't, I wouldn't say anyone is actively, against either my veganism or like, the healthy choices, because I'm not on a diet. It's just making the right choices. I don't believe in the whole diet thing. Give up once you get to the place you've been aiming for. Um, a lot of people are for, I'd say, supportive of it. A lot of people think being a vegan is weird or pointless or unhealthy, what have you. And there are a couple people that don't entirely support, the healthier choices for reasons, be it they're jealous or it. I don't know. I mean, there's one particular person, I won't specify, but they've tried the diet route before. They've tried the unhealthy things before, and I don't know, just they make a lot of snide comments, put downs about the way I eat healthily, how it's ridiculous and a waste of time. Why can you eat this but not that? Are you too good for it? It's not the healthiest. But, have you ever lied to avoid eating something? Yes. Lied to avoid eating altogether. Definitely. Not hungry, I already ate, I'm allergic to that, I don't like that, things like that. Should have read these. Do you binge? How often and what triggers it? Um, Obviously it's happened. It's happened recently. More than once recently. I'm not exactly proud to admit. How often? I don't plan for it. I don't expect it to happen. I don't welcome it. So I mean, I don't have a set time like when it happens. It it happens to everyone. It sucks so much, but it happens. And what triggers it? Um, I don't know if I have any like I know a lot of people do it when they're stressed or but that's never really been my thing. I don't know. But to answer this question, I'm actually gonna say no, because it's I mean, once upon a time it was certainly a repetitive, recurring thing, but knock on wood, it's not at the moment, even though there's that little setback earlier or later on this week. But I'm gonna say no. And do you listen to music when you work out? Absolutely. I have podcasts, I have soundtracks, I have albums. Sometimes I do the audiobooks on my iPod that I'll listen to, but most of the time it's Spotify or Pandora. Um, I'll take my phone with me when I go on walks and just play one of those programs. Um, I have like workout like mixes and things like that, cardio clubs, you know. There's not really a set album I listen to, just anything upbeat pretty much, dance music. Um, I'm or sometimes even if I'm doing it at home, I'll set my laptop up and watch like a movie or catch up on some episodes of, whatever, Gossip Girl, whatever. So I'm always watching or listening to something. I think it keeps me distracted that way, so I'm not, staring at the timer on the treadmill like, oh my god, it's only been like a minute and a half, and I'm already pretty sure that my parts are falling off. That sounded pretty gross, huh? But, yeah. So, those are the questions for this week. Losing my voice a little bit, but I definitely feel better. The flu is coming behind me, which is good timing for the exercise challenge, which I really, really hope I can make it through. Nikki's video should be up later tonight, and I will see you next week.